Happy Warrior Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, March 18th, 2020. And I want to give a shout out to all the Watkins Warriors that are watching today, as well as all of the Brave Bears in Mrs. Battle's class, all of the Fisher Fantastics in Miss Fisher's class, all of the Super Sidekicks in Miss Roche's class, as well as all of the amazing unicorns in Miss Yorenda's class. Hope everyone's doing well. Today would have been the 134th day of school. So will you help me write this number? Put some air in your air pencil. Ready? Making a straight line is fun. That's the way you make a 1. Around the tree, around the tree. That's the way you make a 3. Down and over, down once more. That's the way you make a 4. 134 days of school. Well, this week we have begun our journey through our YouTube lessons. I hope everyone's doing well and finding them to be fun and helpful. Today we're going to take a break from phonemic awareness, but we are going to be reviewing money. And we're going to start off with the money song, which goes like this. This, friends, is a penny. Penny, penny, easily spent, copper, brown, and worth 1 cent. Let's do it again. Penny, penny, easily spent, copper, brown, and worth 1 cent. Friends, if you had 100 pennies, you would have $1. The next coin we're going to talk about is the nickel. The nickel looks like this. And on the back, looks like that. The nickel part of the song goes like this. Nickel, nickel, thick and fat, you're worth 5 cents, I know that. Ready? Nickel, nickel, thick and fat, you're worth 5 cents, I know that. Friends, if you had 20 nickels, you would have $1. Let's count by 5s and keep track of how many groups of 5s we get until we get to 100. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, lock that in. That's one group of 10. 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. We did 2 groups of 10, which would equal 20. So if you had 20 nickels, it would equal $1. The next coin is called a dime. Let me give you a closer look. Heads and tails. Ready? Dime, dime, little and thin, I remember you're worth 10. Dime, dime, little and thin, I remember you're worth 10. Friends, if you had 10 dimes, you would have $1. Let's count by 10s. This time, let's put some coins into our gold pot like we practiced yesterday for St. Patrick's Day exercises. Ready? Count by 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That is 10 groups of 10. So 10 dimes would equal $1. The next coin is called a quarter. A quarter is worth 25 cents. Heads and tails look like this. Ready? Quarter, quarter, big and bold, you're worth 25, so I'm told. Ready? Quarter, quarter, big and bold, you're worth 25, so I'm told. I love teaching counting by 25s because it's not exactly as easy as counting by 5s or 10s, but it is really fun to learn it because once you learn it, you're always going to remember how many quarters you need for $1. So counting by 25s goes like this. 25, 50. You say it. Okay, the next part goes like this for 3 quarters. 25, 50, 75. Ready? Go. Good. Now let's count to $1. This is how it goes. 25, 50, 75, a dollar. Ready? Do it with me. 25, 50, 75, a dollar. Try one more time. 25, 50, 75, a dollar. When we say 25, 50, 75, a dollar, that's 4 counts of 25. So if you have 4 quarters, you have a dollar. So today, for your activity that I want to challenge you with, I would like for you to go talk to mom and dad or whoever's taking care of you today and go find some loose change. Grown-ups always have loose change. Sometimes we put our change in our pockets. Sometimes we have a handy-dandy coin jar. This happens to be Mr. Watkins' handy-dandy coin jar. And in it, as you can see, there's all kinds of coins. Some of them are pennies. Pennies are worth 1 cent. Some of them are nickels. Nickels are worth 5 cents. Some of them are dimes. Dimes are worth 10 cents. Some of them are quarters. Quarters are worth 25 cents. Good job. So my challenge for you today, if you have a handful of coins, is to sort your coins. And one way you could do it is by making a little chart like this. You could sort your pennies here, 1 cent. Nickels would go under 5 cents. And then your 10 cents, your dimes would go here. Quarters would go here. So 1 cent, 5 cents, 10 cents, 25 cents. I wonder if today you can show me if you have 100 pennies. If you had 100 pennies, how much would you have? Yes, a dollar. Very good. If you have 20 nickels, you will have a dollar. If you have 10 dimes, you will have a dollar. If you have 4 quarters, you will have a dollar. So this might be something fun that you could do today at home to review money, is to sort your coins. Let me know how it goes, but be sure to keep that away from that tricky leprechaun that might still be lurking around. Yeah, trying to find some of that shiny stuff that he likes. Today, for your responsibility challenge, I want to review your responsibility challenge for Monday. So Monday was to make your bed. Tuesday's responsibility challenge was to pick up your clothes and put them in the hamper. Yeah. Well, today's responsibility challenge is going to be a really, really good one. The challenge is to ask your family how you can help them today. I know that right now your family is working really hard to help you feel good and feel happy and feel loved, but it's really important for you to also pour that love back into your family. So your responsibility challenge is going to be to ask your family, Mom, Dad, what can I do to help you today? Or Grandma, Grandpa, can I help you with the laundry today? Today, I'm going to be reading a book to you, and this is going to really help set in another way you can be helpful. Another way you can be helpful is by having manners, because all of your pleases and thank yous, people pay attention to that. The way you talk to others really matters. Today, I'm going to be reading this book to you. It's called, May I Please Have a Cookie? While we're reading, I want you to think about the main character. His name is Alfie. I want you to think about how Alfie is showing manners, or maybe not showing manners. All right, let's get ready to read. These are my glasses, this is my book. I put on my glasses and open up my book. Then I read, 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 and I look, look, look. Then I take off my glasses and think about my book. May I please have a cookie? Mommy was baking cookies. Alfie loved cookies. He loved to smell cookies. He loved to look at cookies. But most of all, Alfie loved to eat cookies. Don't grab, Alfie, said Mommy. Can you think of a better way to get a cookie? Alfie thought and thought and thought. Then Alfie got an idea. He found a big coat and a big hat. I want a cookie, said Alfie in a big, deep voice. Oops. Friends, I'm going to reread this page because it says that Alfie used a big, deep voice. And when I read it, I did not use a deep voice. So I'm going to try that again and show my reread power.
I want a cookie,
said Alfie in a big, deep voice. Oops. Now on his briefcase here, it says Cookie Inspector. Do you think his mom knows he's not really a cookie inspector? No, Alfie, said Mommy. Think of a better way to get a cookie. Alfie had another idea. He went outside. Mommy put icing on the cookies. Then she saw something. Get down, Alfie, cried Mommy. Think of a better way to get a cookie. Not safe. Would you agree? Alfie thought of another idea. He went to his room and got some paper. He cut and he colored. Soon Alfie had his own cookies. But he still wanted a real cookie. He began to cry. Now, friends, is crying a good way to solve your problems? It's not. So I hope Alfie, after he has his moment, is able to really think about how he can get what he wants and do his very best. Let's see. Mommy hugged Alfie. Your cookies look yummy. May I please have one? Then Alfie had the best idea of all. Mommy, may I please have a cookie, he said. I think it's going to work this time. Do you? Yes, you may, Alfie, said Mommy. Thank you, said Alfie. You're welcome, said Mommy. It worked. And now Alfie's tummy feels really happy because Alfie showed manners. So if you're thinking of a way that you can be helpful today, showing manners to everyone that is with you today is one way that you can be helpful. Awesome. All right, friends. Well, I want to share with you a little bit of what my family and I have been doing. We had a moment this morning to do some exploration with some life skills. So one of the things we did this morning is we got out my old sewing kit and we were practicing sewing buttons. So I had these old strips of felt and these buttons that I had from another project that I just had laying around. So my kids and I spent some time stitching some buttons. So there's a special letter inside the stitching. Do you see it? What letter do you see? Did you say X? Good job. Can you tell me what sound X makes? X. Very good. So this was Lee's special sewing, and then I wanted to show you Mayana's sewing. Mayana did two different kinds of stitching. She did left to right, and then on this one she also made an X. So another thing that we are planning to do later today, after we do a little bit of some school work, paper and pencil stuff, is I have a bag that's full of random socks. I know. This is one of the biggest problems I have every time I go to do my laundry and work on organizing things is I have a bunch of mixed match socks. If you have this problem at home, I want you to help me think of a creative way that we could use these socks. Can you think for a moment? All right, well, one thing I was thinking about is maybe later today we could make a puppet show with some of these random socks. Another thing I was thinking is we could figure out a way to repurpose these for something new. Yeah, I don't know what. Maybe I can make like mug warmers, like to keep my coffee nice and warm in the morning. I'm going to think of some creative ideas, and I hope if you are looking for something fun to do, think about ways that you can make your socks into something new. Please send me your photos and updates, and I look forward to that. Well, to conclude our first Warrior Wednesday, I would like for you to please help me with the Warrior Salute. If you are a brave bear, we call this the Brave Bear Salute. Miss Fisher calls it the Fisher Fantastic Salute, and Miss Roche calls it the Sidekick Salute. So please stand and state the Warrior Salute with me. Now, when we say this, we really have to say what we do and do what we say with the salute. Ready? Begin. I will be respectful with my words and my actions. I will help myself and I will help others. I will be independent. I am on a quest to be my very best. As we know, this quest to be our best takes time. So I want you to keep that in mind today while you are enjoying a wonderful day at home with your families. Take care, and I hope to see you soon.